What, Conrad?
It was Borachio, one of Don John's followers, but he was not alone. There it was his partner, Conrad, another follower of Don John.
Therefore, no, earned of Don John's 1,000 ducats. It is possible that any villainy should be so dear?
After boasting about his new acquisitions, Borachio finally explained him how he had that amount of money.
Not so. Neither, but know that I have tonight with Margaret, the lady Hero's gentlewoman by the name of Hero. She leads me out at her minstrel chamber window, bids me 1,000 times good night. I tell thee stay, Bailey. I shall first tell thee how the prince, Glorio, and my master planned and placed and possessed by my master Don John, so far off in the orchard, this amiable encounter. And though the Margaret was hero, two of them did, the prince and Gloria. But the devil, my master, knew she was Margaret, and partly by his arts, which first possessed them, partly by the dark night, which did deceive them, but chiefly by my villainy, which did confirm any slander that Don John had made. Away when Claudio enraged swore he would meet her as she appointed next morning at the temple, and there, before the whole congregation, shame her with what he saw overnight, and send her home again with her husband.
After hearing that atrocity, the gods captured them and reported the incident to Leonato, who decided to attend it later. Everyone, including both Hero and Claudio, were preparing for the wedding that was about to happen in the church. Then the wedding started by the words of Friar Francis.
Come, Friar Francis, be brief, only to the plain form of marriage, and you shall reckon the particular duties afterwards.
You come hither, my lord, to marry this lady?
No,
To be married to her, Friar, you come to marry her.
Lady, you come hither to be married to this count?
I do.
If any of you know any in good impediment, why you shouldn't be conjoined, I change you on your soul to utter it.
Know you any, Hero? None, my lord.
Know you any count?
Claudio kept talking about the betrayal Hero committed to him, about how she was the woman of everyone, his own destroyed honor, and his broken love. Oh Hero, what a hero hadst thou been if half thy outward graces had been placed about thy thoughts and counsels of thy heart. But fare thee well, most full, most fair. Farewell, thou pure impiety and impious purity. For thee I'll lock up all the gates of love, and on my eyelids shall conjecture hang, to turn all beauty into thoughts of harm, and never shall it more be gracious.
Had no man's dagger here a point for me?
Suddenly, Hero fainted due to the extreme situation she faced. Claudio, Don Pedro, and Don John left the room. Everyone else stood in the room to support Hero. After arguing with each other, Hero woke up, wondering what had happened. They know that you accuse me. I know none. If I know more of any man alive than that which maiden modesty doth warrant, let all my sins lack mercy. O my father, prove you that any man with me conversed at hours unmeet, or that I yesterday maintained the change of words with any creature. Refuse me, hate me, torture me to death. Friar suggested Leonato and Hero to pretend her death against Claudio, Don Pedro, and Don John.
I know not if they speak but truth of her, these hands shall tear her. If they wrong her honor, the proudest of them shall well hear of it. Time had not yet so dried this blood of mine, nor age so eat up my invention, nor fortune made such havoc with means, nor by my bad life reft me so much of friends, but they shall find awaked in such a kind, both strength of limb and policy of mind, ability in means and choice of friends, to quit me of them truly.
Everyone made a moment of silence, thinking about the situation. The friar suggested to lie about Hero's death. Then, after some minutes of talking, the friar answered,
This will consent presently away, for the strange sore strangely, the strain the cure. Come, lady, die to live. This wedding day, perhaps, is but prolonged. Have patience and endure.
After the plan that emerged to pass Hero off as deceased, Benedict and Beatrice talked about their love for each other and, at the same time, about what happened with Hero and Claudio.
I do love nothing in the world so well as you. Is not that strange?
As strange as that thing, I know not. If it were as possible for me to say I love nothing so well as you, but believe me not, and yet I lie not. I confess nothing, no or deny nothing. I'm sorry for my cousin.
However, Beatrice proposes that Benedict murder Claudio for that he did to Hero as a sign that he loves her.
I love you so much with my heart that none is left to protest.
Come, bid me do anything for thee.
Kill Claudio.
Ha? Not for the wide world.
Benedict, hearing this, he does not want to kill Claudio, so he responds,
Is Claudio thine enemy?
Is he not approved in the high abilion that hath slander, scorned, dishonor my kind woman? Oh, that I were a man! What? Be her honey, until they come and take hands, and then, with public accusation, uncover slander, and mitigate recount. Oh God, that I were a man, I will eat his heart in the marketplace.
However, at Beatrice's insistence, Benedict agrees to her request.
Enough, I'm engaged. I will challenge him. I will kiss your hands and leave you. By these hands, God shall redound me a dear account as you held me. So, think of me. Go, comfort your cousin. I must say, she stay. And so, farewell.
During the events in which Beatrice and Benedict spoke, an interrogation occurred in the prison to the companions of Don John, who mentioned that the problem that occurred at the wedding was in the case of Don John. Leonato and Antonio talk about what happened with Hero, while Don Pedro and Claudio enter the room. At that moment, Leonato begins to accuse Claudio.
Thy slander had gone through and through her heart, and she lies buried with her ancestors. Oh, in a town where never scandal slept, save this of hers from by the villainy.
My villainy?
Thine, Claudio, thine, I say. My lord, I'll prove it on his body, if he dare, despite his nice fence and his active practice, his may of youth and bloom of lustihood. You say not right, old man. Canst thou so save me? Thou hasn't killed my child. If thou killest me, boy, thou shalt kill a man.
Away! I will not have to do with you.
Tomorrow morning come you to my house, and since you could not be my son-in-law, but yet my nephew. My brother had a daughter, almost the copy of my child that's dead, and she alone is heir to both of us. Give her the right you should have given her cousin, and so dies my revenge. He shall kill two of us, and many indeed, but that's no matter. Let him kill one first. Win me and warn me. Let him answer me. Come, follow me, boy. Come, sir, boy. Come, follow me. Sir boy, I will whip you from your fawning fence. Nay, as I am a gentleman, I will.
While Antonio and Leonato recriminate Claudio for Hero's death, Benedict enters and reproaches him for what happened.
You're a villain. I just not. I will make you good. How you dare? Would you? With what you dare, and when you dare, do me right, or I will protest you, cowardly. You have killed a sweet lady, and her death shall fall heavy on you. Let me hear from you.
However, he does not end up murdering him, as Beatrice would have proposed. Then part of Don John's followers enter, mentioning that what happened at the wedding was part of Don John's plan.
You have you offended, masters, that you are thus bound to your answer. This learned concept it's the cunning to be understood. What your offense?
Don John, your brother incensed me to slander the lady hero. How you were brought into the orchard and saw me count Margaret in Hero's engagement. How you disgrace her when you should marry her. My villainy they have upon record, which I had rather sell with my death than repeat over my shame.
Then Leonato finds out about the problems that Don John caused, so he proposed to Claudio the following.
Tomorrow morning come you to my house, and since you could not be my son-in-law, but yet my nephew. My brother had a daughter, almost the copy of my child that's dead, and she alone is heir to both of us. Give her the right you should have given her cousin, and so my dies my revenge.
O noble sir, your overkindness doth wring tears from me. I do embrace your offer, and dispose for henceforth of poor Claudio. By accepting Leonato's proposal, Claudio waits for the moment to meet the woman he would marry. Already in the church, both are waiting for the bride. However, Claudio will be surprised. Which is the lady I must seize upon?
This same is she, and I do give you her.
Why then, she's mine. Sweet, let me see your face.
No, that you shall not. Dare to take her hand before this friar and swear to marry her.
Give me your hand before this holy friar. I'm your husband, if you like of me. And when I lived, I was your other wife. Then Hero take off her mask, revealing herself. And when you loved, you were my other husband. Another hero! Nothing certainer. One hero died, defiled, but I do live. And surely as I live, I'm a maid.
The former hero that is dead. She died, my lord, but whilst her slander lived.
When this happens, both are ready to marry. However, Beatrice and Benedict really doubted if they loved each other, since they had previously been deceived at the masquerade party. So Claudio and Hero read the hidden sonnets that they wrote.
Come, cousin, I'm sure you love the gentleman.
And I'll be sworn upon that he loves her. For here's a paper written in his hand, a halting sonnet of his own pure brain, fashioned to Beatrice. And here's another, written in my cousin's hand, stolen from her pocket, containing her affection unto Benedict. Thanks to the help of both, Benedict and Beatrice got married at the same time as Claudio and Hero, so they lived happily. At the same time, they were informed that Don John was captured for what he had committed at the previous wedding. And that was all about this work called Much Ado About Nothing. The end.